please welcome Rebecca back to the stage. Woohoo!
Thank you. Appreciate it. And if I could have our amazing panelists come on up. Great. So Dr. Mary Oz, Cassandra, and Kimmy. Let's give them a round of applause. Wonderful. Make sure you're okay there. Good. You're welcome. Perfect. Now, the Success Panel is an opportunity for us to celebrate these amazing women that are stepping forward. They're stepping out in new ways. They're bringing a powerful, amazing gifts to the world, and we get to celebrate with them. So this is a time to hold space, acknowledge, and celebrate. We've been talking about celebrating today, being important and key on the journey. And I'm going to share just a little bit about each of these ladies as I introduce them, but I want you to kind of understand how the Success Panel works. So I don't know what they're going to say. I've given them 5 minutes to share some way I've impacted their life. I'm hoping it's in a positive way, but they have choice in that. They just may not be invited back. No, I'm kidding. They have choice. And then I want them to share what they're doing, what they're launching, so we can really hold that space and acknowledge them as they step forward in 2018 and beyond. So does that sound good? Okay, so I'm very excited to introduce our amazing Success panelists. Let's give them a round of applause. Woo! Great, great. And I thought I'd start with Kimmy. So Kimmy Avery is an amazing relationship expert. She's stepping forward in so many different ways. We're very honored to have her podcast on our network. I know you're bringing forward a book this year and just so many things that she's doing to impact others. It is my privilege and honor to introduce the amazing Kimmy Avery to the stage. Woo!
So my work with Rebecca has started a couple years back, and my flower that you guys are all filling out here was not very full. And this year, in 2018, I'm working on a book called Relationship Navigation. It Takes More Than Love, and it's a solo book. Last year I did a chapter in the Grandmother Legacies about my amazing grandmother, who was voraciously curious and really gave me the appetite of curiosity for the men and women in my life. And that's what I bring to my clients. So I want to go back in time. Before 1999, for me to be up in front of you it would have never happened, because I was terrified. And it is my mission to help end emotional and physical violence between men and women through helping them understand each other better, so that children grow up in amazing homes that are filled with love. And I don't really care if people stay married or not. What I care about is that people are loving and kind to each other, so that our next generation and the generation after that are raised in loving environments. That's what I care about, and that's what gets me on stage. That's what makes me write my book. That's what makes me do my work that I do. And without a coach to support me in that, and I've got a lot of coaches, but the one that has gotten me into actually writing my book, like editing my chapters and writing it, is Rebecca. It's Rebecca. She has a way of gently leading you out of the fear, leading you into, it's almost, I know she's very matter of fact, and yet there's a magical quality about it because it is so safe. So if you imagine like a little, like comfy little animal doing its little thing in the woods and then coming out, a little closer, That's what Rebecca does, and she helps you come out and thrive, really. That's what I'm doing with my podcast. That's what I'm doing with my book, and I am so honored to be able to be here with you today because Rebecca, as my coach, is guiding the way. I just am so grateful. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Thank you, Kimmy. And when is your book coming out?
October 23rd is the release date. Now, see, the thing about having a release date is that you actually have to do it. I've been saying I was going to write a book for a long time. And the other thing is, I've worked with a ghostwriter. It didn't work for me because they weren't my words. My intuition and my gut and my whole spirit said, no way. No way. So having somebody who holds me accountable to a deadline and helps me through the process, we talk every other week or so, and she's guiding me through the process safely and lovingly and with a quiet force that is like, it's going to happen, because she's not going to let it not happen. Amen to that. So, thank you.
Thank you, Kimmy. Let's give her a round of applause. Beautiful. Well, I appreciate the work that you do, all that you're bringing to the world. I encourage you to tune into her beautiful podcast and put October 23rd on your calendars because you don't want to miss that release date.
The podcast is called Partnership Bliss, and it's on empowered women radio.
Empowered Voices.
Empowered Voice. She's got so many radio shows. It's like Empowered Voices radio show, and it's awesome. It's a video podcast. I'm super happy to be doing it.
We love having you on it. Thank you. Let's give her one more round of applause, our amazing Kimmy. So let's see, our Dr. Mary Oz, you've gotten to experience her magic a little bit, and this is our first time meeting in person, but we've had the opportunity to be on the journey together here for a little bit of time. She has a television channel that she's launched recently on the Voice America network. She's also got a radio show, and we're honored to have it syndicated on our network as well. And she's just doing amazing things in the world. I know you've gotten to feel some of her heart earlier today, so please warmly welcome the amazing Dr. Mary Oz to the stage. That's right.
So, it's funny how I met Rebecca. I live in Long Island. I'm still in Long Island. Some people said, oh, we thought you transferred here. No, not yet. I haven't transferred here. But I'm back in Long Island doing my thing, and I was on Voice America at that point, and I got an email from Rebecca, and I thought, wow, this woman seems really powerful. She's doing a lot of interesting things. Maybe I'll check her out. And then I went to an event like this in Long Island, right, so far away from here, and the one table that I sat at to really have a long conversation with a woman, she said, I know someone that you should meet, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. Is that the right order?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
And I said, oh my God, I'm getting emails from that woman. And then I knew it was time to tell Rebecca, I'm ready to hire you as my coach. So as Rebecca said, at that point I had a radio show called Radical Change Now with Voice America. I started coaching with Rebecca, and within 6 short months, the show is up to 34,000 listeners. So that's a really nice following. Thank you. And then the more I talked to Rebecca, we've talked about sponsorship. I believe I have a gentleman from Colorado signing up with me in the next 10 days or so to be on our TV show. So the radio show turned into an online TV show called Life Changing Results with Dr. Mary Oz. And I really found your coaching to be invaluable, priceless. With I had no idea, how do you package sponsorship? How do you approach people? What do you say in the email? So all those coaching calls were incredibly powerful for me. So thank you, Rebecca. And what I appreciate about Rebecca the most is the one heart at a time, one life at a time, but with heart presence, right? So recently I was on Rebecca's show, and she had us all breathe first and be present, and I'm thinking like, well, Dr. Mary's style is just jump in, right? But I'm really learning from Rebecca that, just center first, take a deep breath, and really center first. So I appreciate that too. So what we're doing now these days is we have a couple of things going on. The two biggest things I want to talk to you about is our children's book. Super excited. It's been in the works for like 10 months. The artist had a healing herself, and her family had a healing. So we're super excited that it's on Amazon at this time, and we just really want to put it into the hands of every parent, every grandparent, and every child. And even though it's written for elementary age children, the story is so heartwarming and healing, we believe it should be in everybody's hands for any age. And then the other thing that we have going on at Radical Change Coaching Academy is in June, we're opening up our next coaching program. And we only do that about 3 times a year. So it's a 90-day coaching program where we spend 3 months with you, and we teach you everything you need to know about the healing power of Ho'oponopono, the law of attraction, and something called results-oriented living. And results-oriented living is when you get to be your best self, you get to know yourself better than ever before, and we actually teach you how to become more resourceful than the average person. So those seats will be filling up. That's happening in June. And that's pretty much what we're up to these days. So it's just a real pleasure to be here, to share the stage with you, as well as share Voice America platform with you, and to be syndicated on your show as well. So thank you, and thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you. Well, I'm excited for what you're launching, bringing forward. I can't wait to check out that children's book. Congratulations, so exciting. And I know you've gotten to experience Ho'oponopono, so I encourage you to lean in and start that 30-day challenge. I've printed it off. I'm ready to start. So yeah, I'm excited about that, bringing that into my life. Oh, I appreciate you and the work that you do. So thank you. And it's so cool to meet you in person now, so after all this time, which is great. So let's give her another round of applause. Beautiful. Thank you. And Cassandra, excited to introduce to you. And she is just this amazing style expert, used to be a runway model in Milan, and has this passion for helping women make a statement without saying a word. That beauty inside is expressed on the outside in their own signature style. So it is my honor and privilege to introduce the amazing Cassandra Garabedian to all of you, and invite her to the center of the stage.
So much for that. Thank you. But I like to keep this vibe going by just saying thank you, Rebecca, and to let everyone know this is what this moment is all about. You heard everyone speak of just how their career just started to blossom and just really did it in such an amazing time. This is what Rebecca does. She reminds me of a woman in the Bible. Our relationship is so much like Naomi and Rebecca. That's what it reminds me of. Rebecca has walked me through so many different things as far as my career goes. There were things that I wanted to do, but just didn't quite know how to take it to the next level. And Rebecca brought out those things in me, which consists of a book that's in the making, telling stories about how I developed into the stylist that I am today, how I created this career in helping women dress for success and do it very well in a stylish way that just doesn't mean just the outside, but coming from the inside, how they have grown into the essence of who they are. And it means taking a step back and knowing who you are from the inside, knowing that you are woman, knowing that there's many different things that are within you that you can share, knowing that when you put on an outfit, that you're wearing it with confidence and a beauty that's coming from the inside. These are the things that in my book, my solo book that's coming out next year, that I will be discussing. I'll be discussing how to bring the color that you're wearing through color analysis, how to bring it out so that you're dressing the colors that brighten in your complexion, knowing that you're wearing colors that fit you. It's talking about dressing for outfits that are complementary to you, knowing that you can be the best that you are. So what I'm trying to say here is that these things are replica of who you are and what you are. So as a woman, as a man, when you dress, you're dressing to impress, you're leaving a lasting impression, those things that are important to you, and how you are perceived in this world. And that's what I do as a stylist. We work together so that you are stepping into your best and you are shining to the person that you are created to be. Thank you.
Thank you. So we're going to be watching for her beautiful book that will be coming out in 2019. And I believe there's also a show that will be launching in 2019 as well. So we're going to have an opportunity to experience more and more of your beauty, your information, and really helping us shine.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for your work you do. And she has this commitment. I'm not even letting you go. She has this commitment to helping people really be seen, really be heard, really stand in their beauty and their power. And she will not settle for you to show up as less than who you are. She's committed to really helping you in that way, and I appreciate that about you. Absolutely. So thank you for being you and the work that you do. Let's give her a round of applause. Great. So this is our amazing 2018 Ready to Thrive and Thriving Success Panel. If we can have them stand and give them one more amazing round of applause. Great. So thank you all for the work that you're doing, shining so brightly, and the gifts that you're bringing to the world. We so appreciate it. Thank you.
Are you a speaker looking to reach more people with your message? You have a global vision that you want to touch the world and make a global difference. If so, I have an amazing opportunity for you. It's called the Speaker Talent Search. Again, that's the speakertalentsearch.com. You'll find all the details, but here are the highlights. With one application process, you get clarity on your message. You get to fine-tune how you want to reach the world. Then you'll have everything ready in one place for the opportunities when they come. Second, we select you as a finalist. You get to come in and audition with a 7-minute audition, open up the door to hundreds of speaking opportunities. I hope you lean in. I hope you say yes. We would love to hear your message. Help you touch the world powerfully. Again, that's thespeakertalentsearch.com. We look forward to hearing your powerful message. Hi, I'm Rebecca Hall Gruyter, and I am the producer of the Empowered Connections TV channel. And I wanted to personally invite you to come on over, enjoy our amazing shows. We are all about empowering women. We're all about transforming lives. We're empowering men to really step out and be all they can be. We are looking for programming and shows to bring things to the next level. So if you are somebody that feels a show birthing within you, you have a calling to bring your show to life and touch the world, please reach out to me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. We are launching new programs and shows every week, every month, because we're going to change the world. I look forward to talking to you.